Sagittarius, how are you guys doing? I hope you're doing wonderful. This is going to be, let me get my glasses. I swear to God, they say the face is not symmetrical, so I got one ear. I know that's lower because my glasses are always like this. And people are always commenting. And I'm like, I'm sorry, you guys. One ear, the face is not symmetrical. One side may be dropping. I don't know, I'm getting old. I'll be 52 next week. So I think things drop, they shift, they move. One boob might be hanging low, one butt cheek. I don't know. It ain't right, y'all. It ain't right, Sagittarius. But I'm gonna be okay, and so will y'all. So Sagittarius, here's the thing. This month, I know my baby girl is a Sag, and she already started. So the energy that I pick up is heat, 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 fire, fire, fire. I feel like, of course, you're moving towards your birthday month. So a lot of you are starting to feel that push. I need to do more. I need to have this accomplished. I need to, be on point. So the closer it moves to December for you guys, and towards the end of November, December, some of you are already feeling it. You're going to get really irritated. You're going to get really irritated with people because you're going to feel like you're being pushed. And I feel like it's a spiritual growth thing that's happening for some of you. Some of you, I think you're just coming towards the end of the year, and things that you wanted to accomplish that you didn't accomplish, you're like, fuck, I only have 2 months to do this before we get to the end of the year. So some of you, I feel like you've set goals and you're coming a little in short with it, and you're getting frustrated with yourself, which in turn is making you frustrated and irritated with people around you. So Sagittarius, be really careful within the next 2 months that you're not just getting into arguments because of your frustration. It's almost like somebody looks at you and you're like, what the fuck you looking at? My goal isn't completed. I'm trying to complete my goal. Why are you looking at me like that? What the fuck is wrong with you? They might just be looking at you because you're looking cute. You're looking hot. So Sagittarius, won't apply to all of you. But for some of you, you really are going to feel that heat. You're going to feel that energy that's coming in. And it's because you want to complete something that you started. Now, for some of you, I do feel on the opposite end of that spectrum, for some reason, you do have certain people that are poking at you. That, like, and I don't know why. Maybe they don't understand you have this fire energy on you. Maybe they're not feeling the heat, but if they keep fucking with you, they will feel the heat. So I think I saw this could have been Scorpios. I think it was Scorpios reading. If you have somebody that's poking you, choose your battles wisely. Don't feel like you have to fight with everybody. Now, for some of you, could be dealing with a water sign or an air sign person. Water would be Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, air, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Doesn't necessarily have to be that sign. I don't get really stuck on it. But for some of you, you could have somebody that keeps getting in your face that irritates you. And it may be to the point where you need a mediator to help you either deal with this, Sagittarius, and I almost said Scorpio. So some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio person that is kind of pushing you. For some of you, I see that you immediately want to stand your ground. And it's because, like I said, this energy is coming through and it may make you a little bit more hot. I have 2 hot spirits that I walk with that my head gets hot. I start sweating. And it's because sometimes I be feeling like I want to cut a bitch. So I have to kind of say, you know what? That's not the right thing to do. You shouldn't be feeling like that. Now, own your emotions. I'm not going to tell you how to feel. I'm talking about me. Own your emotions, but you got to think, is it really worth you going to jail? I mean, your friends going to have to come up with bail money. You're going to lose work. You might end up losing your job behind this. For some of you, CPS might come out there and look at your kids because you got into some situation. Be really careful. Be really careful, because I feel for some of you, you're not really having a filter. Most of the time, Sagittarius doesn't have a filter anyway. Jazz says some crazy shit sometimes, and I just be in there looking at her like, and I'm an air sign. So sometimes I'm trying to see if I should take it personally, if she's having a Sagittarius moment, or do I really need to get my sword out and carve somebody up? And this is my baby. And sometimes I take my sword out and carve her ass up. But it is who she is. So air and fire, we got to figure that out. We have to figure out how to work together, live together. Some of you may be dealing with that energy. I do feel if you have somebody that's just fucking with you, you are coming out victorious. If this is in a job situation, you're coming out victorious. But make sure that you handle yourself in a way that you don't end up losing your job or going to jail. I do feel, Sagittarius, there's a lot of worries about money coming in. Some of you are picking up another job. You're looking for another job. Some of you may not want to work a second job, but it's like, okay, my money is looking funny. I need to go ahead and get some other income coming in. And Spirit is saying it's a temporary thing, which means for some of you, sorry guys, protection lamp was going a little bit low. For some of you, you may not want to work a second job, but I feel like it actually may put you in a position of meeting somebody that could help you in the future, whether this is with a full-time job or an opportunity. So be open to what comes in. I do feel like there's issues with sleeping this month. For some of you, this is insomnia. Maybe you're staying up late at night doing work. You're staying up late at night studying. I feel for some of you, you're having a hard time coming down. Some of you could be using something to get you hyped up so that you can focus or work longer, but then you're having a hard time coming down from that energy. So there could be using, oh Lord, why did I almost say cocaine? But for some of you, maybe that is it. You could be self-medicating with some substance to bring your level up, and then you're having a hard time coming down where you're trying to take something to bring yourself down. Won't apply to everybody, so I'm not calling you a cokehead. For some out there they're using it. It came out. That's what I saw. For some of you, this could be a prescription medication. For some of you, I see people buying medicine off of other people. Be careful, Sagittarius. If it's not your prescription and you don't know what your health situation is, you might want to be really cautious about taking somebody else's medicine. For some of you, I get heart palpitations, anxiety, which means that you may not either be used to the medicine or you could have some type of medical issue that you really can't fuck with that medicine. So be really careful, okay? But I definitely feel like for some of you, you're going through this phase where it's like you're either not getting enough rest or you're too hyped, you're too pumped. And I getting frustrated about that. Like I need sleep. And that could be where a lot of the anger and the irritation is coming from, because some of you may not be getting enough rest. I definitely feel like there are job opportunities coming in, and I'm seeing job opportunities because I feel like for some of you, you're putting in a lot of resumes or applications in different places. So you have more than one opportunity that you're going to be called on. Some of you, this is going to be a part-time job, may not be something full-time. Definitely some creative endeavors that are coming through. My baby's a makeup artist. So for some of you, you may be going into some type of art, makeup, design. I'm getting something where, what is it? Staging houses where you charge people money and you're going in and you're setting their furniture. You're moving furniture around. You may be a real estate agent, but maybe this is something that you do on the side. So I do feel like picking up some type of side job that still connects with either your creativity or a hobby that you're turning into a side hustle that will bring in some additional money, Sagittarius. I keep wanting to say Scorpio. Some of you definitely could be dealing with Scorpio energy. This could be a part of your energy too. Some of you may be on the cusp. That may be where this extra sting is coming from, where it's like, not only do I want to argue and fight with you, but I want to take you out. So for some of you, you could be a cusper. And that may be why I keep Sagittarius, Scorpio. Could be that mix. All right, so let me bring this down. We're going to be using everyday enchantment. And of course, we're going to be using the angels. And then we're going to finish off with Touch Shit Tarot. So let's see, Scorpio. Shit. Definitely. Scorpio energy. Sagittarius spirit. Sagittarius, I do feel some of you may be dealing with a death in your family. Now, normally I don't read death, but I feel like a funeral. So I feel like some of you, you may want to check on your people if they've been sick. For some of you, you may be finding out that a relative or somebody that is close to your family has passed away or transitioned. Um, for some of you, I feel like this person was sick. Maybe they didn't say anything. They tried to keep it quiet, or maybe you didn't realize that they were as sick as they were and they transitioned. For some of you, I feel like this is a death of a relationship. Some of you could be walking away from somebody that is just like, I can't fuck with you anymore. Definitely feels like the ending to something. And for some of you, this could be a divorce, because I feel like either you're grieving the relationship or somebody else is grieving the relationship. But I do get grieving, whether this is a relationship or losing a loved one. And I my condolences to either way, because it's not going to be easy for you. And I'm so sorry. I definitely feel like for some of you, if it's not a person, it's going to be a pet. It's going to be an animal that you're going to have to either put down or it's their time. Sagittarius, Sagittarius, Sagittarius. Some of you may be thinking of getting a new tattoo or getting a piercing or getting some type of modification to your body. I feel like this is either just restless, boredom, wanting to do something. For some of you, maybe this is something you've never done before, and all of a sudden you feel like, hey, I want to get a tattoo on my ass. Or, I want to get my nose pierced or my belly button pierced. So some of you, I don't feel like you're taking it to the Prince Albert or anything like that drastic at first. I feel like this might be a little butterfly tattoo or something small that may develop into something larger down the line. But right now, for some of you, this is just like your little, I want to spend money and be rebellious type of thing. Sagittarius. One more time, Spirit. Sagittarius. I feel for some of you, you've been pushing yourself too hard, and there may be talks about a trip or going away with friends. We have the Fool card. We have Temperance. We have Four of Coins. We have Ace of Wands. We have the Lovers. We have Justice. So some of you definitely could be connecting with an air sign person. We have Two of Coins. We have Judgment. We have Two of Blades. We have Ace of Cups. We have 10 of Wands. And then we have Victory. We have 6 of Wands. So let's see. Angels for Sagittarius. Angels. Sagittarius. Okay. We have 5 of Pentacles. We have 8 of Cups. We have 9 of Pentacles. We have the Hermit. We have the Lovers. We have 4 of Wands. We have 8 of Swords. One more, Spirit. And then we have 7 of Pentacles. And we'll pull tough shit afterwards. All right, Sagittarius. So here's the deal. Some of you are really worried about money. You could be trying to start your own business with the 9 of Pentacles. Some of you, I feel like you want your independence, whether this is living in your own place, being able to pay your own bills. Some of you are worried about it. 7 of Pentacles is normally a card about working hard, planting your seed, but you don't see it sprouting. So for some of you, you could be working on your self-employment, wanting to start your own business, wanting to open something else up that can bring in money. Like I say, some of you may be starting a hobby and turning it into a business. Okay, I'm going to be an entrepreneur, but the money is not there, or you don't feel like the money is there yet. But Spirit is saying, let's put it into order, because 5 of Pentacles is a lack, not feeling like you have enough, not feeling like you have enough money, wanting to be independent, but feeling like your finances are holding you back. But then we have 7 of Pentacles that are showing that it's unnecessary worry. You planted seed. You're going to harvest it. There's procrastination on it. And for some of you, that could be what's driving you crazy. You don't feel like you have enough and you don't feel like it's coming. So let's see, we got 4 of Pentacles. So let's see where we put you in. Let's squeeze you. We'll do you this way. So we got 9 of Pentacles, wanting to be independent, but the money is not there. We feel like there's a lack. 5 of Pentacles, we're starting to stress about it. Could be where that sleepless nights are coming in. You could be worried about a job, paying your bills. And then it's showing that with 7 of Pentacles, you planted the seed. Look at this tree. It's sprouting in so many different directions, and it's pentacles falling all off of this tree. You don't see it yet, though, Sagittarius. It's showing that you're putting in the hard work, and eventually this is going to bring you to your independence. You started out wanting to be independent, making your money, but then you got worried about it. But it is showing that you planted the seed, you're going to sprout, and it's going to bring you towards your independence. I do feel for some of you, it's like, okay, when is it coming? When is it coming? Let me know. Give me a date. I feel for some of you within the next 3 months, you have some type of increase. Now, there could be putting in job applications, resumes. For some of you, you could be working more than one job. Could be feeling like you're pulled in 2 different directions. In this card, we see a waitress. She has 2 large trays, and she's trying to handle both of them. And then you got people with their hands up like, I need your attention. I need your attention. So for some of you, you could be spreading yourself thin. It's like, okay, I'm working this job. I'm taking care of my family. I'm going to school. I'm trying to get certified over here. That could be where this 10 of Wands is coming in too, where this person is like, I want to pull my hair out. I'm overworked. I'm stressed out. Even though the 9 of Swords is not here, I feel for some of you, you're dealing with the 9 of Swords. It's because you're stressed. You're not sleeping well, and it's because you feel like you're pulled in a lot of different directions, Sagittarius. For some of you, this is going to pay off. I know it's a horrible feeling when you're in the midst of it. It's like, I am overwhelmed. I'm going to school full-time. I'm working full-time. I'm raising a family. I'm the provider. Whatever it is showing that you feel stressed out, but it's showing that you do have victory coming your way, which means that at some point you're going to get a handle on this. I keep hearing the word prioritize, Sagittarius, which means don't try to do everything at one time. For some of you, you have this leap of faith that's coming, and this could be a new job opportunity. This could be starting a new project. This could even be trying to start you a side business. The slate is clear. It's like, I can make it what I want to be. But for some of you, I feel like you may have too much going on. And where is that 2 of Swords? You may be trying to ignore the other issues that you have because you want this, but you have other things that you have to complete before. So it is showing that you're moving towards this. You're going to start a new beginning, and the canvas is going to be clean for you guys, but you may not have it done this month. It may not even be done next month. Give yourself a little time. Be patient, Sagittarius. I get a lot of anxiety, a lot of push, and I think it's because that fire energy is coming through. And in December, it's bringing you guys in, and if you're not where you want to be, if you don't have something drawn on this canvas, you're going to have a meltdown. So for some of you, try not to be so hard on yourself, Sagittarius. You also could have people that are judging you for what maybe you feel this way. For some of you, you may have somebody that's saying, oh, you could be doing better. Oh, you could have a better job. Oh, you could be in a better relationship. Whatever it is, it's showing that for some of you, you feel like people are looking at you and judging you because maybe you haven't put anything on this canvas yet. But I will say, take your time, because you're coming out of an energy where you're feeling overwhelmed, and you need to get past that energy. And for some of you, you're not even completely understanding that you're pushing yourself too hard because you're ignoring it. You're ignoring it. You're choosing not to see a problem. And this could be adding too much to your plate. With this person, they have a bill on the table. They have bugs flying around the food. They have a drink that's spilled over. And they're like, I don't want to see this. I don't want to see this. And this person, they're so overwhelmed. She's like, her hands are over her ears. You may have people giving you advice and saying, look, slow down a little bit. Take better care of yourself. But you don't want to hear it. So we got somebody who doesn't want to deal with it. They don't want to hear it. And it could be too much, overwhelming for you. I do feel like with the Justice card, you're going to find some balance. For some of you, you could have an air sign, a Libra, or a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, but could be Libra. That is going to be like, okay, look, calm the fuck down. That, you know what, that might be me and my daughter. Calm the fuck down. Go sit your ass in a corner somewhere. I'm going to cook you some nice vegan food. You're going to take a nice bath. And then we're going to get back on this. So for some of you, you might have somebody that's coming to you that's saying, look, calm down, refocus, let's work it out. That may make you go into your hermit mode where you're like, okay, maybe they're right. Let me pull back from some things. Let me not try to do everything. Instead of being like this, maybe I need to just go ahead and stay in. Maybe I don't need to go to every event. Maybe I don't need to pick up every project that's coming my way. For some of you, it could be the fear of not having enough that's making you push yourself so hard. But remember, we have planted good seed. There's a harvest that's coming. You don't see it yet, Sagittarius. You don't, but it's coming. Some of you you're coming from a place of lack. This little boy has 4 coins. He's built this castle. He's very talented. But the look on his face is like, I don't have enough. I don't have everything that I need. So some of you could be doing that. And if you see there's a couple in the back that's laughing, they're playing, some of you are missing out on things because you're too focused on what you don't have, whether this is the job, the relationship, or money. You're too focused on the lack in your life. And you need to kind of come out of that energy because it literally is showing you're more blessed than what you know. You're more blessed than what you see. You have some type of harvest that is coming through, and it's going to pay off. Maybe the seeds need a little time to take root, to sprout. And then once they sprout, you water it. And maybe this is not your season, but the harvest is coming. And I feel for a lot of you, the harvest is there. It really is. Because this is unnecessary worry. And I know Spirit is like, don't you get on that counter, voodoo. Voodoo. Don't make me get the rattle. Kidding. That's ammonia. No. Okay. So for some of you, definitely your harvest is coming. The seed has been planted. Now it's time of pulling back and not stressing about it and let it come. If you've been manifesting and you're like, oh my God, it's not coming, it's not coming. I don't dance under the moon naked. I don't drink the tonic. I took the bath. I put the oil on. I've anointed my feet and everything, and nothing is coming. It's coming. It's coming. There's independence, paying your own bills, taking care of yourself. But maybe you need to go into this hermit mode to recharge so that when this harvest comes and things start to move forward, you're ready to start writing or painting on this slate about what you want. For some of you, I definitely feel like there's a move that could be coming in that could be part of this leap of faith. Some of you may be moving to a new job, a new area. And I feel like it's something that you've earned. You worked hard. You put yourself out there. For some of you, you're going to be offered a position or something where you may have to move, or you may have to travel, or you may have to go out and get trained and come back. I do feel the only thing that is holding you back is fear and procrastination this month. You got to make sure that you don't get caught up in that what if. What if it doesn't work, Diva? What if the money's not there, Diva? What if I move and I don't like where I'm at? What if? What if you stay where the fuck you're at and nothing changes and you're unhappy? This is self-imposed fear. This is holding yourself back. I love this card because every time I see this damn unicorn is like, I'm out of here, bitches. And the other ones are in the background going, what? Where are you going? Where? It's green here. It's beautiful. Where are you going in the front? The unicorn in the front is like, there's more. There's more. I can't stay stuck with you guys. I got to move. And they want to go with them. They do. But they're afraid. So some of you have some self-imposed fears. You have doubts. And it could be because of judgment. Maybe people are judging you. Why do you want to do this? Why are you taking this leap of faith? Where are you going? Where are you moving? What are you trying to build? And some of you, because people are putting these doubts in your mind, you feel like you can't do it. Some of you, I feel like you're tired of that energy. You want to move forward. If you have people that are holding you back, you're like, I don't want to do this anymore. With the Eight of Cups, this is about a decision. It's time to move. Spiritual transformation, spiritual growth, seeing things from a different light, not wanting to be in a place or a situation that does not make you happy. There's no growth, Sagittarius. If you've been stuck in the same spot this whole year, that's why y'all are getting pissed at yourselves, because it's like, what the fuck? What the fuck? You know, all that new year, new me, new year, new shit, whatever. And then you come to the end of the year and you're like, God fucking damn, I'm still driving the same car. I'm still living in the same goddamn apartment. I'm still dealing with the same fuck boy or fuck girl. I'm still working with the same trifling ass people. What the fuck is wrong with me? What the fuck? I pissed off a whole year. Some of y'all are going to feel that energy. Y'all really are. And if you do feel it and you tired of holding yourself back, this shit, do something about it, Sagittarius. Stop thinking. Stop staying at night. Stop overwhelming yourself and putting all these distractions in. You ready to move forward. See the goddamn problem for what it is and fix it. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Be honest with yourself. What the fuck am I not seeing? What do I not see? What am I not hearing? Got your eyes closed, your ears covered. If you don't take your hands away from your ears, if you don't open your eyes and deal with some of the shit that's holding you back, you're going to go into 2020 with that energy. And y'all going to be pissed at yourself. You ain't going to be pissed at me. You ain't going to be pissed at no other reader on YouTube either. You're going to be pissed at yourself. So if you want it, the finish line is coming up, you guys. The finish line is coming up. You got time, Sagittarius. You may not conquer the world in 2 months, but shit, you can make some changes that'll take you into 2020 really hot on a positive note. And for some of y'all kicking that shit up. I used to run hurdles. That shit is hard. My knees are fucked up now with arthritis because of that. Because I hit the hurdle more than I got over it. But I guarantee you I got over that bitch. Every goddamn time, if I had to pull back, start over, and run and hit it again. Some of you, come on. This is where you're at. This is where you're at, and you're going to make it. You're going to make it over this hurdle, but you got to let go of self-imposed fears. You got to go into hermit mode. Stop fucking around with stuff that's distracting you. All this overwhelmed stuff. Put things organized. Put things in order. Put things on a piece of paper. Don't put it on your phone, because a lot of you, as soon as you pick up your phone or your computer, you start on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and you get distracted. Get you an old-fashioned notebook or a calendar. This is what I'm going to write. This is what I need to accomplish. Check that shit off. A lot of you, when it comes to electronics, you get distracted. You start looking at videos, and next thing you end up, what the fuck was I on my phone for? You were supposed to be in your calendar setting up your goals. So for some of you, you need to do that on a piece of paper. Now, I do feel for some of you, you're going to be meeting love. And I feel like this person could be of a different race or a different culture than you. Temperance is normally about balance, but a lot of times I read this as a person of a different race, different culture. Now, we have diversity in both these pictures. So for some of you, you literally could be connecting with somebody that either there's a religious difference, belief system, they're of a different race, there is a different culture. Be open-minded to it. You may not blend everything at first, but for some of you, I feel like there's a new opportunity that is coming in, and you might be making a connection with somebody. There's some decisions that need to be made. But I definitely feel like open your mind. We got the Lovers twice. Let me see. So I definitely feel like there's a love connection coming in. For some of you, you could work with this person. You could go to school with this person. Some of you could be meeting them at an event where there's a lot of people. I get networking. So you could be at some type of networking event, whether this is for a job or some class that you're taking to expand your knowledge. But I do feel like you're going to make a connection with somebody, and it could be of a different race, different culture. Spirit is saying keep your eyes open, be open-minded, Sagittarius. It could be this person has moved here. You could be in a different state or a different country, and you connect with them. Whatever it is, I feel like you're going to meet somebody that you make a connection with, but they're different than you. The Spirit is saying, don't be closed off. Yeah, don't be closed off, Sagittarius. So, tough shit. What does Sagittarius need to hear for this month, Spirit? What do they need to hear for this month, Sagittarius? Let's see. This card appeared for those who have very high standards. It serves as a reminder to first hold yourself to these standards before pushing others to change. If you discover your expectations don't work for yourself, they will certainly not work for those around you. Be flexible and forgiving of yourself and others. Be flexible and forgiving of yourself and others this month, Sagittarius. Do not feel like you have to accomplish things because other people are pushing you. Do not feel like you have to accomplish things because you're pushing yourself and you feel like you're running out of time. Be flexible and forgiving. Be flexible and forgiving. You need to be bendable this month, because if not, you're going to be very frustrated and irritated with people around you. And some of you are going to be taking this out on people that really you have no issue with, and they have no issue with you. It's a frustration about not being where you want to be. You may be feeling like you're falling short of your expectations. For some of you, if you're living for the expectations of other people, you may, with the Judgment card, have these people looking at you and making you feel like you're not accomplishing what they want you to accomplish. It's your life. Be patient with yourself. Who gives a fuck what other people want you to do? I'm sure my mom wanted me to be a doctor. I'm up here doing tarot card readings, and I love it. Be who you are. Do what you want to do. Go by what you want, but be patient, be flexible, and forgiving of yourself, Sagittarius. All right, you guys? Love you.